Well, happy Thursday morning, everybody. This is Dennis. Hope everybody's doing good out there. A little chilly in here, but let's see what we have here for today. Got a little wisecrack I made up for Scranton Joe that the people spoke through our vote. No more broke, and Joe screwing the American folk. Something that Kamala said at her deportation, her going away speech, was telling her supporters that they were going to need to organize, mobilize, and stay engaged. Now, if the other side, I don't want to say my side because I'm conservative. I don't want to say that I'm Republican. I voted Republican because I sure the hell wasn't going to vote for her. But if the Republicans had made a statement like that, then they would have been accused of forming an insurrection. So I don't think that's cool as she said at all. So I think we need to have the same rules on both sides. And let's see what else. The three things that she had mentioned that she had promised that to keep her fight going for was for the abortion, for the guns, and for equity. So is that what her voters, went to the ballot boxes for the other day was for, taking the life of the unborn, for taking my guns away, and for the mediocrity of our country, the equity that I work harder in college and bust my ass so that somebody over here because say that they're lazy or because they are of a different quality than I am can be moved up to the same position or rate of pay than I am. Is that fair? Is that what the founding fathers created this country for? This equity, this DEI, it's a bunch of bullshit that I cannot wait for this stuff to go away. January 21st. Joe, you can blow this out your, what. Okay. Now, let me get this back over here a little bit. Joe, sorry, your party did not unite at all. See if I can read backwards here. Also, it is remarkable that since George W. Bush, that the winner of the presidential election gained the popular vote as well as the electoral vote. And the one that I forgot, the member of the squad, was Tlaib. You had AOC, Tlaib, Presley, oh goodness, Omar, that probably going to be running for their lives, thinking that President Trump's going to put out a hit on them, like the rest of the Democrats right now. That no, just whatever the Constitution says there. Let's go over that again. I usually covered that over the last few days, but sometimes I get a viewer, sometimes I don't. Constitution. Also, you can get a free copy of this. Just look up on the internet. Free Constitution. Doubt if AOC's ever spent much time in her copy. Let's see what else we have here. Number 4. Oh, I watched The View actually yesterday. Couldn't help myself after watching CNN during the presidential, after Trump being on there to accept the presidential, that he had won the election. Sorry about that, it's still a little bit early. Joy was really civil about it. She was neutral, and she was just gonna accept it. And then Sonny, she was like, oh, I'm afraid for my 14th Amendment rights are gonna be violated. She's gonna be enslaved again. And then, Whoopi was, she was she was Whoopi. And then Navarro, I just worry about her rights and how she had come from a third world country, and that Trump was going to enslave her or do something bad to her. And then one of the other women, one of the white ladies there, was starting to. I felt that she was neutral about it and just explaining how Trump was going to just take things, and I felt that she was very objective about it. Sorry, very objective about it, and then they went to commercial real quick. Wasn't enough controversy over it, so then they kicked back and went back to Sonny. She could cry a little more. Something about the I don't know if it's just the hatred for whites is that they if there's just if the country or if somewhere in the world order or somewhere if they the evil pronoun they, sorry, when I say they I mean those the powers that be somewhere, if they just want civil unrest and like was said in the 60s, helter skelter. It was like an unrest, a civil war, a fight between the whites and the blacks. The ever-present hatred between. I don't have hatred towards blacks. I have in the Bible. I have love towards everyone, and but it just seems like it keeps on being stirred up. Scranton Joe, talking about him and Corn Pop and just a lot of the, it's got pictures of him cruising with the KKK, but yet he's talking about how peaceful he was with establishing peace with the blacks, and just there's mixed emotions. And now they colored Trump as this prejudice guy, but yet he didn't say much, but he's got the documentation and the pictures that's saying otherwise. But more and more that I just see that we've got some interracial battles that are just keep on fueling up, and just see that almost seems like the big shots want to keep on throwing more fuel on the fire instead of letting things go like they were. It seems like in the 80s, in the 90s, that there was seemed like peace between the races, that we intermingle. I mean, my wife is Mexican American, and like I said, I don't have a division between the races myself, or see it that way. And then now it seems like they want to provide more or point more divisions between us. That the blacks go over here and the Mexicans you go over here, and the Eastern, the Asians you go over here, and so forth. Is it really us, or is it the government? Are they helping out in this a lot? So just something to consider. Is it helter skelter? Is it them? They'll consider conspiracy theory to go on. But we have a new start. Maybe not a new start because we had the Civil War, but maybe we have another start, and an educated start on a new beginning. That we tried it their way, and now we have another way to maybe have some peace between the parties. And I'm not gonna say, well Trump won, so we have control of the House, we have control of the Senate, we have control of the justices too. I was like, well, who's to say that we couldn't, as Republicans, have a so justice nominated instead of a hard right wing, and just so that we could compromise a little bit too. But oh my goodness, we were breaking 10 minutes, first time ever I've done it. But I want to say is that I firmly believe in the Bible, but it's just like now I think that we could show the other side that, that now is maybe the time, not so much the compromise, but maybe it's time to go back to the table some. So in the next 4 years, it won't be so abrasive when we go to the ballot box. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day, and may God bless you.